Welcome back to Drum Talk TV NAMM Show 2018 coverage here with Karen Ruggiero and Sarah Hope, two amazing drummers that I discovered as the only male who belongs to Drummer Girls United.
Right.
I even offered to wear a tutu, but Tammy said, no, please don't. So it was great to discover you two and your wonderful playing together through that group, and we've posted a couple videos at least on the Drum Talk TV channel. And the two of them, Sarah and Karen, not only played together, but most of the time I've seen you play, you're sharing a kit basically,
Right.
where it's set up half facing one way, half the other, the hi-hats in the middle. Talk about how this developed, and by the way, how are you?
I'm great.
Good.
Great, thank you.
Karen?
I'm doing really good.
Enjoying the show?
Absolutely. It's incredible here.
Great. It's noisy, so I'm going to hold this close to your face so they can hear you, okay? All right. So how did this come about with the two of you developing what I see as a style together, right?
Sure. Yeah. No. So we actually just met in July, running
Wow, really?
running a drum retreat, right?
Wow.
Yes. So it's
I
been
had
a
no idea.
recent collaboration, but we wanted to have a project that we could launch that would foster sort of collaboration and creativity and bringing people up together instead of sort of the drum shed style that people sometimes do. And
Right.
so Karen has a great eye for how to split up a drum set and how to play open-handed so that she can, we can share sort of the drum set. And
Have you ever played open-handed before?
no, but if you notice on the videos, I'm not the one that's
still
doing
kinda
that.
don't.
She's the one that's doing it all. So, but yeah, do you want to say anything
Yeah.
about
What is your inspiration for playing open-handed? Was it Billy Cobham? Was it Lenny White? Or was it me? Or was it Mike?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I play open-handed. I just did for that shoot. I had never played open-handed before. But the reason I had to is because I wanted us to create something that was never done before and never seen. So I just wanted something new and unique and creative. And I wanted to help inspire others to get out there and try something new and to try something, spend more time on things that people enjoy doing.
What, and you can each answer separately. I'm going to fix this. There we go. What have each of you gotten out of collaborating with other drummers? And of course, specifically yourselves, but I'm hoping that the answers will inspire others to get out and play more with other drummers. And not just drummer and percussionist, but drummer to drummer. It's a whole different experience, I think.
Right. I originally started playing with other drummers because I realized the first time I played with another drummer, I can learn something different and new that I cannot learn on my own. So I started bringing drummers in to play with me, and now we'll have maybe 4 drummers at a time, and we all play together. We all come up with something new and unique that we could not do on our own.
What about you, Sarah?
Well, I actually wanted to meet other female drummers because I had played for so long without knowing other female drummers, and started this idea of what would it be like to get people together that sort of share a similar experience in this space, where we, I think, have a certain set of challenges that are different, than being a drummer first, but then also being a female drummer. And so it was this interesting space where we could come together and collaborate and not have it be about better than you or, that sort of feel. It was much more about how can we learn something from one another? How can we collaborate on something? And specifically with the videos with Karen, it challenges me on the production. I do a lot of video production, as so does she, and thinking about lighting, thinking about
The
camera
productions, by the way, are great. I
you.
really love the setups. My 2 favorites so far, and I haven't seen the new one you sent me yet
Oh.
because I'm stuck here, but the one in front of the stairs,
Sure, yeah.
and I have a question after this
Okay.
about the one with the tap dancing.
Yes, that's the one we sent you. So
Oh,
you know,
then I've
so
seen it.
You've seen it, yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, what was the question? I'm
Okay.
sorry, I lost
So,
it.
collaborating with other drummers and how that's helped your own playing.
Oh, I mean, immensely. I learn something from Karen every time I sit down with her. Like, literally.
Great.
Literally, yeah.
How about you, Karen?
What was the question?
What do you learn from other
What
drummers?
you've gotten out from collaborating with
it taps
other
into
drummers?
my brain a different part that I've never experienced, and it forces you to come up with something creative because it is so different, it is so new, something we've never done before. So I'm forced to go in that area of creativity.
Awesome. Forgive me for not remembering. Is it both of you that tap dance in that video, or just Karen? Okay, I love that. My wife is an immense Fred Astaire fan.
Oh, cool.
I mean, she knows all the movies word for word, you know, all that stuff. And there's the one movie from 1930 for Damsel in Distress, where he dances and he's playing in a he's dancing in a semicircle of drums, and he's kicking the bass drums. He's got a low boy cymbal. It's just great. So where does the tap dancing come from? Because that's something about 20 years ago, 19 years ago, I was thinking of incorporating into a performance, because I recorded a swing CD of rock classics, and I thought how cool it'd be to do a drum solo and continue ostinato by tap dancing and coming out in front. So when you did that, it reminded me of the love for that whole art form.
Right. Yeah, I rediscovered my love for tap as an adult. Just this past year, I started tapping again. My dear friend Pepper Vaughn, he's the owner of Step One Dance Studio, he asked me, will you come join our tap class? And I'm like, sure, why not? Because he knew when I was a kid, because he was my original tap teacher when I was like 10 years old.
Wow.
But I started tapping when I was 6 years old. And so with me tapping, I was listening to the rhythms in a different way as an adult than I had ever thought of as a kid, because I was hearing the rhythms and the percussiveness. And I thought, you know, let's put this together. Let's make tapping and drumming and see what we can come up with. Something new.
We really wanted to do this sort of call and response thing where, you know,
yeah.
we're comping the rhythms between her feet into the hands. And it was such a good concept that she came up with. So.
Yeah, and it's great because it is different. There's call and response that we've all seen thousands of times between drummers,
Right.
or drummer and a bass player, or drummer, and that was something different, which was really refreshing. Let's give a shout out to Tammy Mitchell Woods for founding Drummer Girls United, which I'm still so honored to be a member of. Seriously, not nearly as good looking as anybody in that group, but it's about the music, right?
It is. It is.
So what inspiring words do each of you have for other female drummers, whether they're 5 years old or 55 years old, whether they're playing already or they're not, and they're shy about getting it out there, or they're shy about getting started, or people are telling them, you know, drumming's not for girls, come on.
Oh.
What's your advice for them?
I think if you you find that you're passionate about it, just do it with your whole heart. I mean, there is a space for you in the world to be a drummer. It doesn't matter male, female, any of that.
Yeah.
So I just hope that what we're doing is, you know, making an inspiration for other people to say, I can share that, I can do that.
Yeah.
Get out there and make some noise.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, to just keep doing what you love and to spend time on that every day. Even if you feel like you do not have the time, get out there, do it for 5-10 minutes. I understand what it's like to be busy. I have 3 children. I work full time. I also teach drums. So I know, just get out there, do it. Little bits at a time, step by step, one brick at a time. And eventually, over time, you will be amazed how much you can grow.
Absolutely. Thank you both so much for coming on, and
meet you.
it's great to meet you in person. And thank you all for watching on Drum Talk TV's Facebook page, Facebook Live, and on drumtalktv.com. Thanks for watching.